Ricotta enters the spa, and she had just exited her debit card from her wallet. She had in her pocket. Ricotta looks directly looks around and sees nobody around. How just Ricotta responds, "Hello? Is there a nail specialist or something here?" The nail specialist walks from behind a curtain and asks, "May I help you?" "I'm Desiree." "Oh, well, I'm Desiree. May I help you?" Ricardo asked Desiree a simple question. "I'm supposed to have a 4 o'clock today, and I'd like to know, despite it being 11 a.m., if I could do it now?" Desiree stares at Ricardo. Well, there's nobody here but me, but what are you trying to get done?" Ricardo, seemingly confused, goes and says, I just want my nails done, my hair done, and um, a tan upstairs in the tanning room." Harper says, "Sure, I can hook you up." Moments later, Desiree had already started on Ricotta's nails. Ricotta had put her hands a machine, outside the machinery, in which Ricotta noticed that Desiree had turned the machinery on to warm and dry her nails. Final Destination like music plays in the background this time round within this installment. She plugs up a main circuit cord into the wall, which connected to a water heater upstairs. The water heater kicks on, and it kicks on, starting the tanning booth upstairs in the main room. However, the tanning booth unknowingly sparks within inside itself, causing the fan within inside the tanning booth to turn off. Back downstairs, Ricotta's nails had just been painted blue with unicorns on it, and she puts her hands directly into the nail dryer. Desiree turns to Ricotta and asks her, "Ricotta, do you want to do your hair now, or do you want it dry? Or do you want to do your tan first?" Ricotta responds, "I think I like it better if I were to dry it while I'm tanning. Could be easier, more convenient, justifiable situation." Desiree turns around and looks toward the hair washing area. "Come on, let's go." Ricotta leans her head back to the permanent into the sink. It was her neck was cuffed in the back. A screw pops out of the chair, rolls into the air vent. However, this air vent was something different of a different air vent. The air vent was connected to another water pipe exchange within the nail place spa. The nail rolls into the water rescue tank area, connected to an electrical corded area, and sparks the whole entire water heater. The water heater temperature starts to rise as Desiree washes Ricotta's hair in the sink, applying the soap and then rinsing. Desiree asks Ricotta as she dries her hair with as Ricotta as she dries her hair with the air dryer a little portion of it so that way her hair wouldn't stick within the tanning booth. Do you know the code? Ricotta, what is it? It's hold on. Desiree pops Ricotta up, and Ricotta receives a text message on her phone showing in the code is happening 1513. Ricotta looks upstairs, looks at Desiree. That's the code, girl. Ricotta exits upstairs, opens the door to the main level, walks upstairs along with Desiree. Desiree prepares the tanning booth. The tanning lights turn on. Desiree kicks off the air conditioner and unaware that upstairs on the third floor, the dryer on the third floor, which wasn't supposed to be on the third floor, we started to slant slightly into the floor. However, this is not noticed by the two females. Ricotta takes off her shirt while Desiree finishes the tanning booth. Desiree says, "Okay, enjoy," and closes the door behind her as the lights finally flicker and turn on within inside the tanning booth. Ricotta takes off her shirt, takes off her pants to her bra and panties, and then takes off her bra and just left her panties on, showing her nudity to the world, and decides to lie down inside the tanning booth. Closes the tanning booth, and decides to sit quietly in the dark room. Ricotta Matthews notices the quietness after about 10 minutes, and notices that the radioactive area of the system within the tanning booth wasn't right. The inside of the tanning booth bears sparks and cracks again, causing the beams within the tanning booth to grow brighter. Ricotta looks at the top of the tanning bath top, and notices that the lighting coils which was seemingly supposed to be yellow were turning blue. The blue lights cracked the screen of the lights in front of her. Ricotta quickly removes herself from the tanning booth in time for the lights within the tanning booth to shatter and break the tanning booth, blowing the whole entire system. The lights turn out within the room all the way around. Ricotta flips on her phone, puts her bra back on, puts her clothes on, and when her phone dies within the room, she attempts to put in the code multiple times into the main door room, but however, Ricotta had forgotten the code, and she bangs on the door for Desiree. The camera sets outside. Nobody's home. She keeps banging on the door. The air conditioner automatically kicks on for no apparent reason. And then all of a sudden, the inevitable occurs. The dryer from the top third floor, which was breaking the floor underneath, breaks through the ceiling floor, smashes her body to smithereens into the second floor, or direct to the first floor, and, and smashing and killing her directly on the first floor. Jessica Desiree, who just had turned in the front in her chair, screams as there is nothing left of Ricotta Matthews' body but blood and guts.